inside our own entire challenge group stage, they haven't been a really good consistent player. But going into the match number 7, we're moving to the Purgatory, largest map of our Free Fire. Every time we go into this map, it's always going to be a slow paced game. Most of the teams will be scattered around looking for the right passage into the safe zone. Now Homeboys will be meeting off with Onyx right at the area of the golf course Mount Villa, and we do see that some of the teams also pushing into the area of the northern side Crossroad, which is the team of Ranking Esports with Poco Star.
And that's going to be a very tough fight as Jacket finding Mercy to kick things off. 18 deer gets dropped. It's Poco Stars suffering losses already. This is not the start that they want. Raz also down, and it's just Liam with one last roar trying to create distance between him and Ranking Esports. But unfortunately, at the trailer park at Crossroads, there's really not much space you can work with. This could be an early exit for Poco Stars.
Jacket looking for Poco Lim.
Huh?
Oh, doesn't even spot him out.
Okay.
Let's see if Han or Neo will be able. Nobody even spotted out. It seems that Ranking Esports.
Okay, UAV?
UAV.
No, it doesn't.
Nobody actually positioning-wise to realize that Poco Lim is in the area.
Sure.
But
Okay,
finally spotted out Lim and makes our Poco Star be eliminated at the 12th spot yet again. Not a good night for Poco Star. I mean, like, this is like down the road for the Poco Star on day number 2. Moving along with Thorad meeting off with the PE spot. They take down Huang. Now left with 3 more players to go.
Yeah, PEs were able to revive their fallen teammate. Thorad still pressuring them. The ski lodge fight is kind of one of the few areas that is very congested. Darko just dashes in with the Tatsuya. North still healing up though, so they're gonna run low on members. They go for the trade. Davis with the double revolver, finding Ban. As PE Sports, a whip, Don't Cry coming in from behind. This is North getting knocked down as well. Davis finishes off the kill, but it's Nero now chasing after Davis, who doesn't really have much help. This guy with double revolver in hand. This is the Wild Wild West, but gets cut down and sliced in half by Nero.
Such a sad situation for Tarat, but we still have Vikal as the last survivor, managed to actually scurry away from the war site. So hopefully he will be able to reposition himself and revive back the rest of the team. And we do see that on the other side of the map, we got the team of the Flash meeting off with the JV Esports, one of the teams that has been massively massacred a lot of the players. It seems that Flash will be meeting off with a really good contender. Cougar shoots down from the lower ground, throws a grenade to Yambin. Doesn't get much of the damage-wise, but now they will be going in for the second floor. They push some of the players from the Flash, but Cougar waiting off for a surprise attack, but Artemis will be the one to take him down.
Yeah, just very, very quick movement from Team Flash. Lovely, lovely stuff. JV Esports did not stand a chance. Team Flash winning it in an almost flawless fashion.
Surprise, surprise. I mean, like, JV Esports has been doing well to win those gunfight, but the Flash pushed them off straight away for that top 11, bottom 11 to be precise. And now going into Rivers Red, meeting off with the Toda. Our Malaysia team is in the target. Once you get a booyah, definitely a target is in your eyes. And here on out, Rivers Red, we got one player on the top. Toda gonna go in for the fight on the other side. Ice Wall, give a little bit of the teasing wise. Noki going in for the rotation. Somehow doesn't spot out Nameless, sticking together with the teammate, but Posey comes along for the dash. Ice Wall for the defense-wise, but at the same time, Toda comes in for the backup 2v1 situation.
Oh, no.
Diamond and Nameless sticking together, takes down Zen as well as Traps. Now Toda left with 2 more players. It seems that the gunfight is losing on the side of Toda.
I mean, such a well-played skirmish by Reverse Red. They place the portal on the low ground and the high ground. They're just teleporting in and out. And there's nothing Toda could do. Toda was like, wait, I saw one guy, and then now this guy, 3 guys appear behind me. When they turn around to deal with it, and those 3 guys disappear and come in behind Toda again. So very, very good macro decision from the side of Reverse Red to win that fight. Toda just got outmaneuvered.
Definitely reversing the situation just like the name it is. And coming into the PE spot, managed to get 6 elimination. Gonna go in for the long rotation. They're just playing off at the edges of the zone and getting the high ground advantage. They're actually safe. They don't need to worry much as the zone is actually having no contest whatsoever or even any competition on the area side. Coming into C, Triple G, damage-wise from them has been massive. They haven't managed to actually secure any booyah compared to how they did on day number 1. But as we talk about C Triple G again and again, they don't need to worry much because kill point wise as well as placement point wise that have already been put out from day number 1 has already secured them comfortably at that top 1 overall standing. Now going back to the ranking Esports who managed to shut down the Poco Star, they will be meeting off with the AV Radicals.
Let's see how AV Radicals deal with this. Do see 2 members of ranking Esports already. It's Huang and Jakit. And AV Radicals, they don't have much of cover to work with, but they do have the guns to fight the long-range fight. Where the rest of, the rest of ranking Esports, they are quite a distance away. It's starting to join up with the front lines. Behind them, it is going to be reverse rate. And Saming, he has the high ground. And you know what that means. Snipe angle.
Started out with the ranking Esports, managed to actually take down AV Radical on the previous rounds, and it seems that AV Radical meeting off with a close combat. Huang takes down Void in the first spot, now trying to shoot down with the return to be knocked down as well. 2 players taken out, now AV are left with 2 more players to go. Ranking Esports making a deja vu as what we've seen on the previous round, but Rivers Red comes along to join the party. Snipe comes in from Saming. Doesn't get anyone just yet, but in the process, ranking Esports knows that they're being scouted out. They will be playing a little bit safe for now.
How much value can they get out of this, Saming? It is an opportunity and they will not be contested, and that's the best part right now. If you are reverse red, you get to take free pot shots and not face retaliations. But easier said than done. There is a compound for ranking Esports to work with. The rest of reverse red starting to show up. Sabi finally getting the snipe on the Jakit, finished him off as well. Reverse red slowly but systematically working on ranking Esports, and if they can get rid of ranking Esports, they will get into the circle safely.
Definitely agreed. Massive high ground advantage and utilization from the Rivers Red. And now Neo runs for his dear life. Posy will be spotting him out. 1 shot, 2 shot, takes him down a little bit, but not going to be enough as the ice wall will be the defense-wise. But on the other side of the map, we got the Onyx Olympus quite preoccupied with the flash. Shin suffers some damages. Yambin comes in for the backup. Jack comes along to actually go in for the backup, but moves around into the second floor for the high ground advantage. F try to actually pull through. Yumbin suffers some damage, goes into the window, takes down one of the players from the ONIC. Onyx Olympus losing their players. Now left with Jack right on the second floor. It seems that he moves away with the transportation, the teleportation. Now left with 2 more players. Gary quite far away. They're not actually sticking together. Let's hope for the best for our Onyx Olympus to actually survive it out. So far they're losing the gunfights to the Flash.
Well, thankfully for Onyx Olympus, they do have this portal. Plays very fine. Shin actually takes it as well to try and finish off the rest of Onyx Olympus, both trading bodies. But it's good news for Team Flash because they get to claim this. Onyx Olympus could not retaliate. And it's now Gary being the last man alive for the team.
I mean, they put out that teleportation as a welcoming door for the team of the Flash. Surprise, surprise. Flash managed to actually take him down. Gary moves away safely as the sole survivor, moving away to actually holds the position for our team of Onyx Olympus. On the other side, we got Torad on the high ground, trying to scout the rest of the area for this map, but somehow the team doesn't manage to see anyone just yet. Most of the teams still far away with each other, further away from each other, so the fight still slows down a bit for our round number 7.
You can see right now for C-Triple-G, they have control of a full compound under the UAV. Right across them is going to be Team Flash. They're also overlooking Brasilia. Depends on where this last circle goes though. C-Triple-G might have to move. AV Radicals very spread out. God Kai on the northern side of campsite. Rus just south of Brasilia. Return having the capabilities of gatekeeping PE Sports. But it's not the best position for AV Radicals. They don't have much to work with.
Yeah, they don't really have much to actually maneuver around so far. The Flash comes back into the mid side. And we do have the team already ready for the safe zone. Let's see which safe zone will be shifting off. It seems that it will be in the favor of Thorad as well as Onyx Olympus as they slingshot themselves. The flash on the node, we're meeting off with C-Triple-G. Shots coming through. On fire suffers some damages. Grenade been thrown out by Cosq, giving a lot of pressure for the flash. But it seems that the flash loses BO in the process. Now On Fire comes along to actually recover the teammates. Dash straight away to the flash. Clears out 2 players. Now left with Artemis on the rooftop. Oh, comes out with the grenade. And somehow BO still surviving. Flash maintained the positioning wise, but CJJ comes in to contest that rooftop.
And On Fire, one more actually getting knocked down. On Fire trading Artemis in return. On Fire on the roof. Bayo trying to provide help to Artemis, but unfortunately he was finished off. It's On Fire now having Bayo cornered, but he's gonna pour out of there, and On Fire has no idea. Actually follows him. Good game sense. C-Triple-G finding 4 kills.
Clearing out the whole entire squad of the Flash. I mean, a great idea of putting out that teleportation, but unfortunately, persecution was not in their favor. Onyx Olympus in the area of ranking E-Spot, and it seems that hand quite far away from the teammates wise. If we check out the location wise, it seems that AB Radical is meeting off with the team, trying to push into the zone. AB Radicals hiding off for a while. Reverse Red right behind here. Godkal takes down 1 player. Nicely done. C-Triple-G losing the gunfight, but Godkal will be knocked down by C-Triple-G Peter in the process.
I mean, C-Triple-G, they're just running circles around AV Radicals, and now Void completely exposed. And look at who's behind him, his hand. Going for a change and actually downs him. Finding Russ at the same time as hand is getting more than he deserves, than he should have in this situation. And now he is just running circles around Return. Can they find this man who is causing so much problems for them? In fact, Return and hand are going to start healing up. Void will be brought right back. He's going to start healing himself up, but knocked down again by the play zone as Han is single-handedly dismantling AV Radicals, surrounding himself with the glue walls. The glue wall method gets used. Return really wants to get rid of this ranking esports man, and finally the blue zone will do the job, but not before Returns gets shot by Peter.
Such a sad situation for the AV Radical, but Homeboys on the note, they have their own fight to actually conquer. Meeting off with the Torad. Homeboys comes in for a fight. Speed shooting down through the window. Nicely done, a little bit of sneak attack. Speed takes down Torad. On the other note, right here, North managed to actually return the favor, but PE Spot comes along for the third party.
Now Thorad, they need a bit of time to get Darko back up. Spade is still hiding outside the trailer and actually finishes off Darko, making life for Thorad a bit harder, and Don't Cry is going to come in to finish off Fires at the same time, as this is now boiling down to be a very, very tight fighting space. PE Sports around the corner with the glue wall melter to try and pressure Thorad. Homeboys getting destroyed and eliminated by PE Sports, and now Thorad is the next to follow. PE Sports having a massive round so far.
Wiped out 2 teams straight away. BE Spot is actually improving even more so for the rounds itself. 6 more teams to go for our last end zone of our game number 7. So far, for the team of PE Sport, rotation-wise has been performing well, even being a successful eliminator for all of the teams. Now, C-Triple-G inside the compound safely in the zone with the team of Rivers Red. We got the Onyx Olympus as well as AVR Gorka, the only one to survive it out. Peter been spotted out. Been shot out by the PE Spot with a dash away, going in for the regroup of our C-Triple-G. PE Spots will be able to actually give a lot of pressure from the outside though, but at the process we do see that all of the teams managed to actually found a good compound. But AV Radicals, the only one survived. Godkal will be spotted out by the PE Spot and sent to the lobby.
Yes, snuffed out as he was trying to beeline towards safety. Cosq able to find a different angle and lead his team in onto the second floor of his compound. That's where Onyx Olympus are also at. And Onyx Olympus, in fact, on the ground floor as ranking esports eliminated by Reverse Red. Now this is going to be a bit tough. Onyx Olympus needs to make a move and find a safer spot to work with. There is going to be the portal right there. And that was used by one of the Onyx Olympus members. But F now trapped out in the open, and Peter is not making life any easier. Tatsuya gets used, F gets the safety, joins hands with Jack as Gary finds himself near the compound of Reverse Red.
Now, shots coming through from side of C Triple G, trying to push into P Esports. P Esports have the better upper hand on the high ground on rooftop. C Triple G, it seems that Huang also takes advantage of the teleportation for any safe course if they needed any backup. Ban throws grenade to C Triple G, but it's not gonna hit much. Doesn't give much damage. The defense-wise from the C Triple G is still massively strong. And the team of PE is just waiting for the right time for the zone to close it in. And the team of Rivers Red, 2 players right on the top of the head for the Onyx Olympus has been not spotted out just yet, and they're just holding their position.
This is going to be a very comfortable round for PE Sports right now. Unless things go horribly wrong. What is Don't Cry going to do? He's actually going to take the portal. Join his teammate, spot out by C Triple G. Could have been a fatal mistake shot through the glue wall. Unfortunately, Don't Cry not able to hold his fort and get a cheeky flank. It does open up some possibilities for the rest of the surviving squad. Reverse Red, C Triple G, and Onyx Olympus. One more getting pressured as well. Don't Cry out in the open. Is going to receive help right now from his teammate. But how can PE Sports navigate this? They're out in the open. One more again through the glue wall to find Don't Cry. His Sonya will pop though, and it will take him down. Huang Ah doing just enough, but C Triple G, they do have teammates there. Peter now going into to provide some assistance to his teammate, but PE Sports starting to push in.
PE started to push in, going into the first floor of the ground itself, and PE knows that this is going to be a good gatekeeping. Onyx Olympus on the other side of the building-wise. Rivers Red still holding their position with that ice wall at the moment right now. C Triple G, they are holding their position. So far, most of the teams are just not going to go in fight, but finally, PE might be actually going for a fight. Nero takes down for the elimination of our C Triple G. Onyx Olympus goes in for the long range shot.
And Onyx Olympus, 0 kills so far, but it's survived to the very end. Huang Ang trades his life with cost kill, and Ban now is the last man standing. He will take care of C Triple G, but unfortunately that glue wall might end up killing him instead, as he is forced to tank the blue. Onyx Olympus left with 2 members, Diamond and Nameless as well, representing Reverse Red. This is going to be a 3-way fight, a tough one as well. Ban, Tatsuya Dash still has glue wall left in his inventory, but now puts himself right in front of Reverse Red, who is going to think of dealing with him first, at the circle will force Onyx Olympus to eventually evacuate the building, but it's going to be Jack that finishes off Ban. That's the first kill for Onyx Olympus, and now they dash out into the open. Is Diamond getting flanked by Jack? Nameless facing pressure as well, but Jack goes down first. It's Gary against Reverse Red, but Gary will not stand, and Reverse Red finally clocks in the very first booyah.
Ooh, great slow pace. Definitely all about patience for the last zone. But massive fight indeed from Rivers Red. And again, a highlight for them because the fact is last night was not a good fight for them. But tonight, our Rivers Red finally bagging the first booyah for themselves. Amazing job indeed. Rivers Red making a good improvement for the night.
Well, it seems like the theme of the night is you play the guitar when you get a booyah. You know, we saw that from Onyx Olympus, we saw ukulele, we saw guitar, and now Reverse Red doing the exact same thing. Congratulations to Thai representative. It's been a long time coming. They had a pretty decent day number 2 performance so far, but the booyah has been eluding them. They finally got it after 7 games.
After 7 games, and I gotta say again, tonight the new whole pattern, a new team to be given out, because most of the teams that have managed to get booyah are from those who didn't manage to get last night. So a great massive redemption.